This is the remix. GMG. Tune
I get money. Ooh, I'm getting paper. I ain't playing. I smack the shit out of hater. That's my baby girl right there. Ooh, she with her friends. I'm a dog, I ain't shit. I'ma wind up hitting her friends.
Hola, this is your boy Tico Trent. And today's topic is going to be about my hangups on single mothers. And this is not going to be like a listing, so it's going to be basically me talking about my various hangups with single mothers. Starting with one thing that I always had a problem with. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind taking on financial responsibility for another child and, handling their needs and stuff like that. The problem that I have with that is I'm expected to do all this stuff, but I cannot discipline the child no matter what the hell goes on. So the child can burn down the house, I can't discipline them. The child can kill the family dog. He can wreck my car. He can, saw off the neighbor's arm. I can't discipline him. He can steal from the store. I can't discipline him. He can do all this crazy shit, and I can't discipline him. But I have to take financial responsibility for him when he wants to go and do any goofy, crazy thing that he wants to do, activity-wise. I have to take responsibility for him. And if I say no, then I'm wrong for that shit. That I don't understand. How is that even a fucking thing? Okay, so I have to take responsibility for that kid. Okay, cool. I don't mind that. Cool. But I have to take financial responsibility for him and take responsibility for his well-being. But I'm not allowed to discipline the child when he actually needs to be disciplined. How's that work? How's that even a fucking thing? Let that shit sink in. Why would I want to be with somebody and take on all the financial responsibility of somebody's child, but I'm not allowed to interject in anything or give any have any say so in their upbringing, basically. But I'm allowed to have financial say so in their upbringing, but I'm not allowed to have verbal say so in their upbringing. How the fuck's that work? That's the problem I always had with people. And these are the things that really contradict things when it comes to single mothers. Okay, cool. I want the single mother. I'm taking on the children, as my own, basically. So that means I got to take financial responsibility for all these children. Okay, cool. Now, I'm taking all this stuff on, and I'm basically being Mr. Stepdad, basically. But the problem with being Mr. Stepdad is I'm not allowed to discipline the child no matter how wrong the shit goes, basically. You see what I'm saying? Anybody get what I'm saying here? No matter how wrong the child does, I'm not allowed to say anything about it to the child, basically, because it's not my place and I'm not the father, according to a single mother, basically. Let that shit sink in. Tell me how that's even a thing. Now, if the roles are reversed, and a single father was to tell the stepmother, that you're not allowed to discipline my child, this, that, and the other, basically, she would have a screw face. She'd be like, "How you figure? How can I?" Basically, she would just throw a fit about that shit because it wouldn't be right for her. In her eyes, it wouldn't be right that she can't discipline your daughter, basically, or your child, basically. You see what I'm saying? That's the double standards when it comes to single parenting. If a single father was to say that to a woman, "Well, I'm with you. Oh, I believe I should be able to do this, that, and the other." But roles reverse, basically. Single mom dating, I'm not allowed to say anything to your child whatsoever, no matter what the fuck's going on. So that nigga could be jumping off shit and damn near break his arm. I'm not allowed to say shit about that shit. I'm just supposed to accept that shit and drive him to the hospital. I just didn't see that little dumb motherfucker just jump off some shit and break his fucking arm. I'm supposed to pretend like I didn't see this shit, or pretend like I ain't got no say-so in this shit, basically. When it could all been preventative, had I had the right to actually, say you might not want to do that, pimp. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem that I have with single mothers. You're only given benefits. You're only given the jobs that actually benefit her and her child, basically. When it comes to discipline, you don't get that. You're not allowed to have that. Because you're not his dad, and you're not this, that, and the other. Even though you're financially taking care of the motherfucker probably better than his dad does, and you're actually there for the motherfucker more than his dad is. You see what I'm saying? So how's that even a fucking thing? And how am I allowed to do this shit? But the neat thing about that, though, the flip side to that is I'm not allowed to say nothing about the little bastard doing stupid shit. But on the flip side, if another adult rolls up on him, I'm responsible, and I have to step in and protect them. But I'm not allowed to say anything about the fact that the stupid decisions that he just made to get himself into that mess. But I have to step up and actually protect him from some stupid shit that he just did to himself, basically. How the fuck's that work? I can't stop him from doing the stupid shit, but I have to protect him from doing the stupid shit. How is that even a fucking thing? So you mean to tell me, even though I'm the stepfather, I'm taking financial responsibility for this dude, but I'm not allowed to say anything when he does something real stupid that can get him fucked up. But when he's about to get fucked up, I have to be Captain Save-A-Ho, Captain Save a Little Negro, to basically protect him from being injured. Okay, first off, had I actually been able to actually say you might not want to do that, he might not be in the fucking mess he's in now, basically. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem that's the hang-up that I have with single parents. You got to take on all the financial responsibility. You got to be the provider, protector, and all that other great shit. But you can't say nothing to the child negative when the motherfucker's fucking up. You can't say nothing to him when he's fucking up. You're allowed to say stuff to him when he's doing good, but you're not allowed to say nothing to him when he's fucking up. You see what I'm saying? So I only could do and say things to him that, financially and, benefits his life. Even though I'm financially financing his life, I'm not allowed to say shit else besides good job, basically. Or I got you. Come on now. Why would I want to take that deal? And what universe is that actually a real deal?